Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corner Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Dad from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from Quad. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
Welcome back to Rabid Noise on Rabid Radio. That was the Ununited from Darkc3ll, who have returned to Australia after a massive tour of the US and are about to play the Dead of Winter Festival this Saturday in Brisbane. And here to talk about everything Darkc3ll is Jesse Dracman. What's up, man?
What's up, Nev? How you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Congratulations on a successful US tour. What was the highlight, man?
Thanks, man. There was too many highlights to mention, but I guess, for us, probably one of the biggest highlights was the night we played the Whiskey A Go-Go in LA. That was probably, just one of them dream moments that you get to experience as a band. And, yeah, it was sort of like one of the biggest things we'd done since Soundwave, so that was really cool.
Was there heaps of, memorabilia and stuff backstage and stuff like that? Yeah,
I mean, the dressing room walls were just scattered with signatures and all kinds of graffiti from various bands that it was just too much to read, but, there was, the rooms definitely held a lot of history. The room itself with the stage and everything, just, you could really feel the history in the air, and seeing the, a painting of Jimi Hendrix on the walls was pretty, pretty big in terms of the legacy. But for me, seeing high up in the wall the Budweiser-sponsored Welcome Home Motley Crue poster was really cool, because that's where they shot Kickstart My Heart. So for me, that was pretty epic.
Could you feel like that history, that vibe in that room?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. It was, I don't know, just walking in there, I had permanent chills just going up and down my spine the whole time I was there. It was, just seeing everything from band stickers on the walls to, just the vibe of the staff that worked there. And, I don't know, just to go in there and see the plaque on the wall outside as well that said, iconic venue, featured performances, early day performances from Guns N' Roses and Metallica. It was just kind of like, holy shit, this is real. And to be in there doing it and getting accepted the way we did was, that was really special.
The tour was the Civil Unrest tour, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So we had El Nino. Who else was on the bill?
Yeah, so the main headliners was El Nino and Straight Line Stitch, amazing band from the US. They've just dropped a new EP, so yeah, check them out. We also toured with the legendary Motogrator, who are definitely back with a vengeance. That band had that in the early days. Ivan Moody from Five Finger Death Punch was their original lead singer, so it was cool to see all that go down. We also played with Davey Suicide, who we've become extreme close friends with, who, just an amazing band. Unloco also played as well, legendary band from early 2000. And then we also played with bands like Theora, Lydia Can't Breathe, and The Bloodline, who are a fantastic rock band as well.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, we just played with so many different bands on the whole tour. It was really cool.
And how many dates was it? It was a big tour.
Yeah, it was about just over 20 shows all up. And, all across the Midwest of America. So it was really a test for us, playing almost every day. And, it's just one of them tours where you had no option but to give 110% every show, because it's not every day you do a tour like that. So you have to, you're the underdog, nobody knows who you are, and you have to go out there and just open a massive can of whoop ass and show the world who you are with a vengeance. So
how was the response from the crowd?
Yeah, it was weird because it exceeded my expectations, because I mean, I know what we're capable of. I know based on how we've done here back home, but to be over there playing to a lot of new faces and just watching the transformation from that initial, okay, who are these guys? And, I made it crystal clear from the start that we were from Australia, and, that got the curiosity going. But by the end of it, they were just totally in our pocket, like we won fans every day. So we definitely achieved what we went out to accomplish.
That's awesome, man. Were there any mishaps? Anything went down on the road, because it's a massive tour, and being in another country, did you come up against any
obstacles? Yeah, look, you're right, mate. My biggest fear was obviously you've read the horror stories of bands, cars breaking down on the road and that sort of thing. We kicked it old school and hired an RV and did a whole National Lampoon's family vacation style run across the country, which was fun. Especially Chippy loved it. He was singing the theme song every day, so that's cool. But for us, we only had a couple of flat tires. That was the extent for us. But other than that, I mean, the obstacles we had was just trying to win the audience over every day and fighting for respect from the other bands, which thankfully we achieved very early in the tour. So, it was nothing of great obstacle for us, just our own personal obstacles. We all got a bit crook halfway into the tour. We all came down with the flu. So, that sort of put a bit of a sting in our step. But, we just knuckled down and just got on with it. And, I couldn't be more proud of us.
Awesome, man. Well, we're definitely proud of you as well. We're going to go to the track All My Heroes Are Dead Now, and we'll be back very soon with Jesse Dracman on Rabid Noise.
Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a shout out to our podcast supporters, RW Promotion, who are the best in the business when it comes to printing posters, flyers, banners, badges, business cards, you name it. They've got what it takes to help you get everything you need to help spread the word about your band or business. And with a blistering turnaround, they'll make sure you get your product ASAP. So get in touch with Richard and the team at www.rwpromotion.com.au or shoot them an email at info@rwpromotion.com.au. Also want to give a shout out to the guys at Blacklight Art and Design, who in my opinion are the Gold Coast best screen printers. So, we've gotten many band shirts and even our own Rabid Noise shirts done through these guys, and they've also got one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen. So all quality prints at competitive prices. So whether it's band merchandise, sporting teams, promotional garments or workwear, they've got you covered. So hit them up at www.blacklightad.com.au or email them at info@blacklightad.com.au. So big thanks to those guys for helping us to bring you this podcast each and every week, and for, of course, supporting the metal scene. So now it's back to Rabid Noise.
And we're back on Rabid Noise with Jesse Dracman from Darkc3ll. Now, you're playing Dead of Winter this Saturday at the Jubilee in Brisbane, which has been going for a few years now, and this isn't your first Dead of Winter show. So what makes the festival so special for you?
For me, it's kind of like a really fun experience to catch up with old friends. There's so many awesome bands that, we've known over the years through different bands and just different walks of life. So it's kind of like a family reunion of sorts. And, Dead of Winter is just such a unique event. It's not like your normal conventional festival. It's, just something just really underground and fun. And you just really can't help but have a good time. And, Dead of Winter's always been good for Darkc3ll. We've just, every year just had an amazing show that we've played. And I expect this Saturday to be nothing short of amazing as well.
Who are you looking forward to checking out when you're not playing?
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool bands on the bill that I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm really keen to see The Wrath again. Big fan of Tommy and the crew, so, really keen to see those guys and just see some of the interesting performers that will be performing on some of the other stages as well. And there's a lot of amazing bands playing that I haven't had a chance to see yet that I'm really keen to check out. So it's a really good event for the locals just to check out a lot of what Australia's got going on. So, it'll be cool. And my brother from another mother, Devoy, is going to be drumming for Horrorwood Mannequins, so I'm really looking forward to catching up with him again. So that'll be cool.
Awesome, man. And the Our Last Enemy guys are up as well?
Absolutely, man. Fuck, it's been ages since we've played with those guys, and, they're always fun to watch, and, they're a merciless band, man. They hit it hard and hit it good, so, it's great to see them on the bill too, so, it'll be fun.
Oh, it's going to be epic, man. It's always good. It's always, man, I remember last one I went to, I can only remember half the day.
Yeah.
It was a big one.
A bit
man.
like that.
Yeah. Got a little messy after a while, but it's always fun, man. It's such a great venue as well. It's going to be awesome. Well, you're also going to be playing the Metal United Down Under in Brisbane in October.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing that one as well because my band Shifting, the Paradigm, are on the bill as well. Do you have any other lined up?
Man, I'm really pumped about that one as well. I'm just stoked I finally get to play a show with you, man. So that's going to be rad. But look, that's pretty much all we've got coming up, those two shows for now, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the year. There's been a few rumblings of conversations about other shows, but I'm sure everyone will hear about that soon. But for me, my focus right now is just writing all the new material for the next album.
So I was just about to ask you about that. How far into it are you? When can we expect it? Spill the beans. Come on, bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so, I pretty much already wrote the next album before we left for the States, but since being over there and coming home, I've just, been inspired to just write even more material. So, who knows, man? I know that we've discussed getting in the studio later this year, so it's an exciting time for us because it'll be the first time that the actual whole band will be engaged in the studio together as a unit, recording the next album. So that'll be really cool for us, and hopefully have something out by the end of the year.
Awesome, man. Well, you also mentioned off air that you were thinking about putting a book out or something like that with your, your memories from your US tour. Yeah.
Look, the whole thing came about by accident. I like to, reminisce and remember experiences like this. And I'd written a tour diary when we did the Soundwave tour. So when I was over there, I had a notepad and I was experiencing so many different things, and I just felt the compelling urge that I needed to write it all down. So I did. And all I can say is it's not your normal kind of tour diary where, it's like journal number 2, I took a shit, or I played a show and it was fucked, or anything like that. I just, I've written kind of like just a very first-person view of a band's first experience touring overseas and playing in a place as over the top as America. So, I guess for me, I wanted to share my experience with everybody, and I've written in detail like things like about every city that we visited, the food, the people, the atmosphere, just all those little things. So for people reading it, they'll get to really get a taste of America from my eyes. So it'll be cool.
Awesome, man. What about a DVD or something, showing your adventures?
Yeah, well, we shot heaps of footage on GoPro cameras and other cameras, so that is definitely on the cards as well. So expect to, see and hear something from us,